Alright, good evening everyone, anybody who's going to be watching or will be watching it later. This is currently Flashpoint Fire Rescue. It's a board game I have. It's a fun little co-op game. This is the digital version, of course, but that kind of makes sense because I'm streaming it. I mean, I could probably stream a board game too, it just requires more work, so... just setting up my sound here. There we go. Now we have some easy background music. Turn it up a little bit. Alright, so with the board game, there's actually two different ways to play it, three different difficulty levels. There's the family way, which is really straightforward. It's a little easier. I don't remember all of it, but it's pretty straightforward. You kind of... people just get knocked out instead of defeated. When you're doing the experience, and you go through the levels, there's obviously varying difficulties. You start with some hazmat, 3 hazmat, which are explosions. I'll just show you that. I'll just hop right into a game here, and I'll show you. I always liked House 2, because I have House 2 on the board game, and it's always cool, and we're just going to do that. I'll do Veteran. House 2 on Veteran. I usually do hardcore or heroic. I haven't been in it, but it's fun to play. Alright, fiddling with my sound one more time here. Just running it through my headsets. Like that. Alright, so here's the board setup. The board game here, you get to pick where your fire truck goes, and this digital edition, it's gurney and fire ladder. One more menu. It's got fiddle with my sound settings here. Alright, so you can choose up to 6 people, or you can just do what you got. You might want up. be one of these people, or you can be 6 of these people. So we've got the generalist, he has 5 action points, and alright, let's drop the sound a little bit here. There we go. My headphones are a little loud, so I'm just trying to adjust it so it's good for everybody else there. Alright, basic setup, so I'm just going to pick some people here, because sometimes it's just easier for me to pick people. What is going on here? Let's go. Alright, we're just going to back out. Back out and try this again, shall we? So, experienced, let's see what house 2 again. There we go. Less fiddling around now. Alright, save 7, lose 24 pieces, lose 4 people. Board setup, points of interest, question marks, those are what you want to find, or save, people, false alarms, in the board game, cats or dogs, the little explosive cans, or hazmat. Hazmat is bad, if fire reaches hazmat and causes an explosion, goes this way, this way, this way, and this way. So, and then we'll see when it comes to the fire advancements. So, 3, 4 hazmat, 3 points of interest, all these doors, and there we go. So what I want to do, so we've got the generalist, he has 5 action points, no special abilities, just 5 action points. This is a paramedic that can treat people, revive unconscious survivor in current cell, treat survivor and move with the firefighter without being carried. So he's just spend an action point, and he gets a special ability. I'm gonna describe those as I follow through with them, so just bear with me here. I think I want the fire there. I'm starting to enjoy the rescue technician, which is her. She's a rescue specialist, just 3 free movement action points, and jumps to the wall at 1, but it takes a double for fire and smoke. Again, I'll show that when we get there. I also get, just because, driving roller, there's a Deckgun, which is basically a 4 grid square. 5 grid square. So if they're shooting here, you can see my cursor here. If they're shooting here, you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be water. Of course, there's walls. So you'll see that as we progress through the game. Setup doesn't usually take this long on the digital edition. I'm just trying to figure out a good way to show it for you. So it's CFS, rescue specialist, driver. It's always fun to have 4 people. CFS, I think we're just gonna put in imaging technician. That's an interesting one. I don't use it as much as I should, so I apologize there. I'm just kind of fiddling with my mic here to get it sound decent. Right, that's the basic setup. So you have here, the CFS is special. He's only got 3 movement action points and then 3 free fire extinguishers, so it costs 2 points to extinguish fire, 1 point to move, and 1 point to so he gets 3 free of those, and then I still have 2 movement points. I could turn that one to smoke as well, and move forward. Alright, and then we just end turn, the fire advances. So in the board game, we're rolling a D10, and a D12, D8 and a D12. D3, I can't remember fully, but they are D&D dice that you are rolling. Alright, so the rescue specialist has 3 free action points, and 4 action points, 3 free movement points. So 1, 2, 3 free movement points, and then I still have my 2 action points. 2. That's a person, so you can pick them up. best bet is to pick them up and drag them out. When you're carrying something, be it hazmat or people, it's 2 action points for a move. Regularly, it's 1 action point for a move. Then again, we advance to fire. So when you advance to fire, wherever the 2 dice roll, I can't remember them specifically right now, wherever those 2 dice roll, you would put a smoke icon or smoke thing. And then that's the first thing, and then if you rolled another one and landed on the same spot, just use the smoke here. So if I landed on my next advanced fire roll, I landed another smoke right here, this would turn to fire. And then if it's fire and the smoke lands adjacent to it, it automatically becomes fire. That makes sense there. So anyways, there is the driver operator, so he fires the water cannon, the deck gun, for 2 versus 4 action points. So he's convenient, so he's got his arc. This is the deck gun here, so you have this. I want down, you can do it 1 free vertical movement roll and 1 free horizontal with this driver specifically. So that's probably not that bad. Puts that 3 fire out. Room's a little safer. Still got hazmat there, so I really want to try and maybe chop through the wall. You don't necessarily want to damage the walls or destroy them fast, but in this map specifically, it's worth it to have the extra egress points because you only got 2, and if all your people over here, you need extras because that's not enough exits. So. So that was the deck operator. So he fired a deck gun for 2 versus 4, and he chopped for 2 because it's 2 points per chop. We advance the fire again. Smoke. So these little hot spots right here. I'm just gonna move my cursor here. These little hot spots that I'm on in the board game, they're just little embers. And you just put them there, and every time you roll a smoke and it lands on that, it becomes smoke, and then you re-roll again to simulate the progression of an actual fire in a house. So if it lands on this one, and then it lands on this one, the fire just keeps rolling until it lands on a blank space, and then it becomes smoke or fire and another hotspot. So it's kind of neat. The imaging tech, he identifies the points of interest, so if he's really far away and you're like, well, do I want to waste my time getting there? You don't necessarily have to, unless it's bursting. False alarms, so if I wasted my time to get there and use my action points up, fire progresses, not good. And now I don't have to go that way. I could just save that 1 point, or I could flip that last point of interest, but I'm just going to save the last point. So you could save your unused points. Start with 4, apart from the generalist. You can save your 4 unused points and take 8 action point moves the next round, so they progress. Now, we have free extinguished this guy. Move. Another extinguish. And then, so this is another person. And again, this guy doesn't have much for movement in general, but I'm just gonna move him there. Cost 1 action point to open the door, and then he can move through the door. Alright, moving on. The 3 points don't accumulate. That's what happens with fire lines and explosions, and hotspot. So, doesn't take much, and then whew, it gets hot in this game. So, alright. Drag that out. Save her last remaining point. And to turn, advance to fire. This is where the board game is, it's deadly, so take out the wall. Shouldn't really, but want to. 2 points. Perfect. Advance to fire. There's another hotspot, so it's gonna roll again. And then there's a hotspot and smoke. So might as well get imaging tech to drag him the rest of the way. So that's 1 rescued. We need 7 more rescued. let's scan him just because. There goes Lilith Richards. That's somebody we need to save. Do a call out. Help me, help me. Perfect. Just gets a better idea of where they're at. And then we can move him back in there. And advance fire. Alright, so CFS has got a move point here. We're just gonna extinguish this for free. Point. Extinguish that for free. I'm just gonna move him 1 point because if the advanced fire rolls on this again, it's gonna cause another explosion, so that'll go 1 here. It'll roll through here and start here, it'll roll through here and start here, and it'll roll through here and take this wall. These are your damage cubes, so we've already lost 6 out of 24 cubes. So if this wall gets hit once by an explosion, we lose 1 cube, and if it's destroyed, like I've done over here, you lose 2 cubes. So that's not a good thing, but it does make things a little easier sometimes, as long as you can keep the fire under control. So yeah, I'm gonna save his last movement point, because there's no use moving and then extinguishing it to smoke, because it's just gonna turn back into fire anyways. So I might as well just save my point. I'm protected against this wall, and that's when I say smoke beside fire causes fire. Alright, so we're gonna get her to run there. 3 movement points. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. So yeah, run this way. Get a little further. End the turn, advance to fire. And then this guy's gotta get him to extinguish the fire. Like that there. Move there and drag that hazmat out. He's gonna have to go 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's where a fire captain would come in, because he could move that person free for 2. And then his next round he could at least get to there versus to here, and then another full round to get out. So the hazmat technician is good, so you can get to it and then spend 2 action points to just dispose it off the actual piece. So might as well run here, pick this person up, and drag them out. Advance the fire again. There's a hotspot. Smoke. Just keep chaining. Back goes fire. And another hotspot. So now the CFS. That's why I didn't move him forward. See, so if I had moved him forward, and that had knocked, had got the sound got hit, he would have turned the fire. He would have been knocked all the way back out the door. So where I left him was just right, and I have 4 points versus 3 movement points, which can get me at least a little closer. So this is a dangerous spot. So if the fire lands in any of these spots, with this spot I'll be alright, but if it lands here or here, I'm screwed. And if it lands here, I'm probably still safe. Anyway, so that's CFS. I can't remember what CAFS is, but I know I remember looking it up one time. Somebody was wondering. I was wondering specifically what it was. It's something about phone. I should know that, but might as well just. So for the back to the rescue specialist. So this is the one that's got the free movement points. It costs her 2 points to extinguish smoke and 4 points to extinguish fire, versus the standard 1 for smoke and 2 for fire. So everything's doubled for her, which makes her not ideal for putting fire out, but definitely getting to people that need the help. 2, 4. Oh, he could probably. Can't pick him up. She just pulls out her chainsaw. It's okay, I'm ready to destroy some walls. Okay, so I gotta get in there. So, here we go. I got two. It burns up my entire move, but I get the hazmat out of way. Fire over here. I can live with that. Imaging tech, so this is where he comes in, so is that worth my time? Yes, definitely worth our time. So, let's see, I have monitors, double monitors here, so my mouse just kind of slides off to the next monitor. So, okay, so he's still attached, so 2, because it took me 1 point to get there, or I used 1 point for the POI, point of interest, and then so he's gonna have another one reserved in the next round. Smokey over there. Ooh, there's some hazmats. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna tame these fires down a little bit here with my free movement points. Using one of those, I'm gonna move right here, and then on my next round, hopefully, it doesn't land right here, but even if it does, it should be okay. So I'm out of way. If that all catches on fire, I'm good, and that'll just be smoke. So, and that's the hazmat I'm standing on. Alright, so some more smoke. Drag the hazmat, jump onto it, get that out of here. It's nice having a rescue specialist. Drop it, and move it to the other person that needs the help over here. A little toasty over there, so I'm gonna get... See, I still dragging that out. So I can use his cannon next round. Alright, so... Ditch over here, dropped off. So I guess when you're playing the actual board game, unless there's 3 points of interest on the board, there's always a minimum of 3 points of interest. So after every fire advance roll, if you found a point of interest or you all that's done each advance fire turn. So yeah, we'll just keep playing and we'll go from there. Alright. So, extinguish that. Extinguish that. Go over this. And extinguish that out. Focus. So, there we go. The person's a little safer now. Let's just do a call out. I don't know who's all left. Well, the other two, I gotta call the ambulance over. Alright. So, he's done. That's the fire. See, she can move all the way in one fell swoop. She's like, alright, pick her up. Still gonna take her a bit to get back, but it's all in there. Get on there. So, I'm going to use the Deckgun, because the water puts out this smoke. Less smoke is not a bad thing. That door's not open yet. There's a lot of hot spots in there, lots of fire, lots of smoke. I just want to reroll the entire thing. Perfect. There's hazmat there. And then I'm going to call the current over so that those people get rescued. Perfect. 3 rescued. And I feel a little under control. Basic heroic is a lot more difficult. There's more hot spots to start with, there's more fire to start with, there's just more, everything is just that much more difficult. Alright, so I'm just gonna drag this out. And then use that. Find that that's a person. That's a person. Alright, so we had 3 people. That means I want to save them all. This house gets too hot. So, just like that, things got real. Alright, so here's that. Well, that's not gonna do anything. He's knocked out. See, now this is where alternate egress can take the damage cubes. Oh, forgot to pick her up. Make sure you have the person. Make sure you have the person with you, and I had the person with me. That was a bonehead move right there. I guess that's why Bonehead 101. Anyways, there's egress. Toasty over there. Let's see, this is quadrant. Gotta go all the way across on the other side of the wall. Takes 4 points to go all the way around. For the driver, anyways. And then, next round I gotta try and get some of that fire under control. Things just got deadly. Let's see. Let's see. I can't put any of that out. Alright. Things get toasty. Alright, so that is a lot of fire. This is what sucks about the CFS. You can't get in there until the next turn. Alright. Release her outside. Run in. Grab this guy. Pull him back. Oh, and that's as far as you can go. It's a good thing I did. Alright, let's see if I can get some of this fire tamed. This is when it gets intense, especially on the board game. It's like, holy crap. That's a good shot. Better do one more. Yeah, it's a stretch, but it's possible. Ah, perfect. Awesome. That's tamed down superbly. So that's where the driver operator comes in, because each point was 2 water cannons versus the 1-4 per water cannon. So, still hot, but a little bit more under control. And that's kind of the flashover point when all these hot spots show up and it just keeps bouncing along. That's what flashovers. That's what happens. Alright, so Brad is connected. Move Brad. Turn to the next page. It just got hot down there. Alright. It's a CFS. Take his one move. Free extinguish. 2 moves. Turn it to smoke. Smoke's safer, especially on a diagonal, because it's safe from both examples. Alright, see ya. It's a flashover explosion. It's a hot spot. Good hot spot. You don't have that much to do. You gotta put the fire out. Oh, it's deadly. This thing's just at least run through it. And then extinguish it. Perfect. So, a little toasty. A little fiery. There's quadrants. There's quadrants. These little black areas are quadrants. So when there's another person in a quadrant, the water, the deck cannon can't fire it. So, what I can do is move the gurney over there forward. Rescue 2 more people. So we got 4, 5 people rescued. We still need to rescue at least 2 more. Now we've got half the house destroyed. So, let's see if we can keep this under control. Ping, ping, ping. And he can wheel it over to here. And this is going to stay put. On the next round, driver or whoever, most likely driver, rescue specialist, I can move that all the way to rescue the other person. Don't like that. Keep the door open, get this fire put out. I don't really want to move in there. I think I'll save my next action here. It's good thing I didn't open that door. Alright, I just don't like this thing here. Get that the heck out. Explosive tanks of doom. Now I'm content moving her out of the way. So I can move her next round. Driver to operator. You can use fire this quadrant. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Fire this quadrant. Get me out of here. No, you're fine. Let's see if I can get some of this on the sacrifice. Yes, that's what. Then I can move this around. Alright, another person saved. And that's it. It's getting hot down here. Another explosion. It's getting close down here. Oh no! The walls. Bad spot for that one. This is. I hope this isn't a person. Oh no, it's a person. He was sleeping. That's gonna be. I really should try to deal with that. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's a gun. It's not bad. Not bad. I think it's getting thirsty. Let's see this. See if it caps. Caps out. Let's see. Extinguish that. I should extinguish that. That's not too bad. Got a good production room. This isn't good. Oh man. It's not friendly right now. This is a person I need to get to. Let's try to get down one of this is a little safer. That sucked. But that's alright. I need to get over here with some fire power. Water power. I tried to save you, Brett. I was thinking, so, do I leave him there? Do I move him? I want to move this line. Thank you. That's better. Cool as that spot down. That would have been nice last round. I sure hope this is a false alarm. Yes. I'm alright with that. We got some people to rescue. That's not bad. If we can get these two out, that'll be the victory. We gotta make it that far now. We've only got one. 2 blocks left. Oh my god. Shit. What do I do? What do I do? Problem solved, problem solved. I hope that's a false alarm. 2 people out. That could be 1 person. Let's move here. Use free extinguishes. Save that for next time. Alright. 2 damage cubes left. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Even if we just get 1 more out, we can win the game. It's like a panic to save people right now. The house is gone. Let's see if we can rescue them. The house is gone. Save the people. But I did save 7 people. I should have just taken my victory, but it's alright. That's kind of the veteran experience game. I hope you all enjoyed that. It was quite interesting actually to deal with that in the end there, but it was neat to see in the end, so I don't know if I'll do another one. Maybe I'll just do it with like 1 person. You can do it with 1 or 2 people, and this is where it becomes interesting. Place with the generalist and calves. Let's see if we can save 7 people with 2 people. I don't know if I'll stream the entire thing, but we'll see. I might just call it quit after a while. Alright, let's see. So different when nothing is exploded and destroyed. 3. Smoke. It's a good thing I smoked that. Let's see. This is nice, just because he's got the 5 moves. It's 2 moves. He's always, if he's in a good spot, he can be really good. Hot spots. I always find if you can keep the fire under control, there's no fire to smoke. There's a lot more now. It's usually a team of 2, it's usually 2, so these 2 actually work well together, so. I think I'll just open the door. No, I'll just put this in. If it does explode, it won't take him out right away. Extinguish for free. 2 moves. Open. And then extinguish. It's kind of nice with 2 people because there's less fire advancing. Which is not a good thing. But you feel mean, ultimately, I could just, you can, if you feel you use these guys enough, you need to bring them back to the fire truck and change crew up. So, that's kind of a good thing too to have. So, let's see. Alright, so CAF is not overly effective here, so I'm going to send him back. Get in there and kick the wall. Can't use his fire. It's alright. Gotta get that fire down. Okay, so open the door. I'm just gonna cut a hole in the wall. I feel safe right now with 2 people. I think I'll cut the hole in the wall though. Alright, CFS is gonna go put some fire out. If I can get him into a good position. Move. And less intense. Hotspots. There's still hotspots. More fire. To smoke out. And I'll chop through there after next turn. He's so he can use his freeze. No, he can't move very far, but he can at least keep that back corner set up. As long as the front side here doesn't get overkill. Alright, so we're gonna just destroy the wall. Now we're just gonna open this door, just cause we're gonna need in there next. I'll send him in there to see what that is. Fire, smoke, so CFS is in position. Start moving into here again because he's got this under control. Under control. False alarm. There. We save our last point. Now we have 6 for the next round, which isn't a bad thing. Extinguish that. It's a good position for him again. Might as well make my way through there next. So, pretty good. Under control here. Oh, shoot. Make sure you pick up the person. And he's in. Go back in and work on the fire. Next. So that'll be the next one. I'll send it down here as well. I'll send the generalist next. I'll get this guy to extinguish that. Extinguish that. And make his way back out here. That under control. It's hotspots all over the place. Hotspots never go away. Fire guys. That's what let's see if that's a person. Sure is. Got that. Save point. Gives me 6 moves next round, so be out. Go back into here. Extinguish. Should really get that explosives out of there. Oh, that was unexpected. Oh, Yeah, let's save Steve. There's another POA just right behind him. Should have just kept him going. But there's a person. It wasn't a bad trade-off, but it did lose. That makes me sad. Alright, CFS is gonna... His general says to get in there and do something with that, because CFS is getting points for that. Crap, she's getting hot. Getting toasty. You know what, I'm just gonna leave it right now. It's not an immediate peril. I gotta get this back corner under control. Extinguish. This probably would have made more sense to go there, but that's alright. So the generalist is gonna go this way. Now the smoke's gonna go that way. No! What's supposed to do that? Oh shit. Well, I have another egress, I guess. Not the way I wanted it to be, but it works. Toasty. That's one. No, that's not good. Holy, look at all the hot spots. There's so many hot spots. No wonder it's getting toasty. Oh, it just keeps hitting the hot spots. Shit. Oh, alright, I gotta get this under control. Put that out. Put that out. Check these next. Oh, I'm glad I got that out. Alright, let's see. Go here. Yeah. Planning out my next move with him, that's all. Alright, so... I'm actually gonna go extinguish. Just to get that heat tamed down. Alright, so... Get your smokies. Chop through this wall, I think, here. This wall. Gonna be my best bet to that one. Oh, there was another person! Oh no! Oh shit. Well, there you have it once again. See, less fire is good. Less fire is good. Alright, so this is getting pretty close. Back in the back corner. This is where another person will come in. I can just destroy this wall. And bring them straight up. Go back in. This way. For extended. Only have one more movement. I almost want to save probably get that dragged out. I think that's what happened over here is... Fire captain, if you had a fire captain, 2 extra points to them. That's always new too. Just standard. Probably good thing I saved my extra point. Looks like I'm gonna save another one. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad thing to know. Oh shit. Getting hot up front. Oh, there was a hazmat here too that fell off. Save that extra point again. Checklist over there. Oh, that's it's almost there. I just hope the fire doesn't land over there. And of course it does. It's alright. It's not a bad thing. Oh shit. I was hoping I had enough to get a chop in there, but it's a good thing I didn't chop it, I guess. Yeah. Do it. It stays away from the hotspots. It's always good to kind of stay on these angles here. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave him there and save his point. We'll have 6 next turn. Get this tamed down here. Good thing I didn't move. That's not bad. Smoky, but not on fire. Spot him point. Alright, so what am I gonna do? It's gonna take me 2 move points. There's a point of interest there, I guess. I think when you place your points of interest out, I think there's 5 false alarms and the rest are people. So if you're good at using numbers, that's alright. I guess, maybe. I'm gonna move the gurney right along with it. Oh look, there's a point of interest right there. That's point of interest. Not a bad thing. Look at all the hotspots. I think there's an actual amount of hotspots after a while. There's no more. But the other one is just oh, this guy's definitely not the person for carrying. So I'm just gonna have to sit. This person out. Don't hit the fire. Don't hit the fire. Thank you. I've got 6 bricks left on my walls. Oh, let's get over there. I don't know if it's gonna be a person. No, it's not. I thought it was gonna be a person, but... I don't know. A person there. All around. Oh god, that Aspen's is looking deadly. Just looking dangerous. No, not the walls, not the walls, no! Ah, it's so painful. Oh, walls. That's a different thing. That wasn't too bad. 2 people, you can do it. It is difficult, but you can indeed do it. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it there. I hope you all have yourselves a good afternoon, evening, and we will see you next time when I decide to stream something different. Thank you, take care, and have a good night.